About ready to get started.
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs. We graft many leaves into strength.
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be...
Ja, richtig.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel. Even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil. I'm open to uniting, if you are.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table. But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? Together, we could repair Thior and create such miracles of animancy the Living Lands will become the envy of the world. It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people beside you all.
Of course. Well, don't leave me in suspense. Oh, gods have mercy.
Solace and her Wardens stand vigil with the Living Lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the Living Lands.
Thior and her animancers stand with the Living Lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
The Living Lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Jo, Action.
Show them that the Living Lands will not be broken across Vod.
Jo.
All the gods of Eora and the Living Lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the Living Lands takes care of its own.
Jawohl.
Time to stop the Steel Garrote. Lead the way, Envoy.
Das Türchen. Das Türchen wird die auch aufhalten, ne? Die armen Leute, die da draußen sind.
Nice shot!
We've got company.
Glad that's... You're mine now!
Can't hide.
That's one for us.
Ach, die Orks helfen auch mit. Guck. Ist das unser Freund? Oh. Sehr schön.
Take your best shot.
Kai, weapons ready.
So. Leben haben wir noch, Essenz haben wir noch. Gut.
Nicely done.
Here we go.
Hey. Bringt mir doch nicht vor der Nase rum. Und jetzt? Meinst du, das ist besser, oder? Großer. Herzschreck. Ja, darauf haben wir hintrainiert. Die ganze Zeit.
I'll hang back and watch the gate.
Your reputation is well deserved.
Ich wollte schon immer so eine großen Freunde haben. Ja, ehrlich. So. Naja gut, dann ist ja, da vorne haben wir ja ein Lager, da können wir ja zur Not noch mal aufrüsten, die Waffen. Die Armen, ey.
Envoy, what are you doing here?
Oh, ja. Gut.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the garrote set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
And soon,
Ja, aber
in here.
wo geht's denn raus, Kinders?
Just until we've cleared a path.
Is someone there?
Right then. Let's finish this.
Oh, no, you don't.
Dodge this.
I heard stop right there.
They're coming!
Nice!
Yeah!
Quatsch.
Found you.
So, so gefällt mir das. Das ist Rache. Das ist Rache. Schön lieb und nett, aber. Warum rufst du? Warum winkst du denn?
Envoy over here.
Ah,
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Liviana, don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic.
das ist doch richtig. Das ist doch die,
And now look at you.
die
Fighting with
aus
Steel
die
Garrote.
Doktorin
What
oder
have you
was,
got to
ne?
say for yourself?
Ich kriege auf den Sack, weil ich kämpfe.
Well, at least you're alive. Try and keep it that way. Kai,
Jo.
is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept her out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're
Schlechten
as
Einfluss.
best we can, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess. You'd know better than anyone. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule.
Jo,
Do you need anything? Money, supplies?
jo.
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic.
Können wir später noch quatschen.
The invitation's
Von mir
still
aus.
open.
As you're always quick to remind me, but I must consider my options. I hope that isn't a problem.
Take all the time you need. The clinic isn't going anywhere. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Jo,
Come on. You know this. You practiced with Uncle Capo 100 times.
Take care.
Tight, but not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
wo geht's denn weiter? Ja.
Envoy.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Not bad, Envoy.
Enemy at your back!
Das war der Blinde. Wo ist denn, wer ist denn was?
Stop right there!
Was? Hallo?
I can take care of the plaza on my own.
Boah.
For our freedom!
Was ist das denn? Boah. Wo die Kerl ist das? Muss ich hier lang gehen oder?
Monica demands your submission.
Oh.
Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
There you are.
Bist du doch zum Vogel, Tante, ey. Wir reden.
You survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time? Good. The battle over the Living Lands is nothing compared to the war we share. Look around, Envoy. Heelgard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed with a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live. That's what they want you to think. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
And this time, we'll finish the job.
You really believe you can kill me? Do it then. Kill me as no one ever has. Hold nothing back. Give it your all. And destroy.
There's no coming back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
Let's finish this. Together.
Once I'm done killing you, your god of plague.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Wodaka! Queen among queens! Send me your aid! Ethic worth and wrong! Grow up and...
Couldn't have done it better.
Again! Wodaka! Help me! One last time! Ethic worth and wrong! Grow up and... Burning! Worse and rough!
Coming from your right!
Worse and wrong!
On your right!
Wodaka! Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Desperate, Envoy! This is it! I got this! Burn! Another down!
Nice!
Los, Kopf ab! So weit waren wir schon mal.
Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick.
Macht mich alle krank. Aber macht weiter. Die Sprüche.
We no longer feel her wire against our flesh.
Ja, dann benimm dich auch schön.
Always, we are free.
Mach mir keine Schande.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand.
Siehst du?
The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence.
Alles richtig machen.
To reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. For the rebels of Paradise, this is not a victory they can share. Fearing your wrath, they retreat deeper into the wilderness, taking their secrets and ideals with them. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns
Hat ja keiner gesagt, dass es einfach wird.
she develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again.
Orientierungslos.
Disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradise and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada learned much in your time together. How to stand up to authority, how to face the unknown, and how to move on from the past. But her family's unfinished work weighs heavily on her soul. Her inheritance is the burden of achieving the impossible. Such is the life of an animancer. At least now she has the right tools for the job, and new friends
die Bäume.
to help her through hard
Die
times.
Bäume helfen.
In a past life, Yardley was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover
Glaube ich.
help ease the loneliness that fills her days. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal has questions about what happens tomorrow, and the day after. You do your best to keep them calm, until the voice in your head is little more than a polite whisper. After everything you've been through,
Dran gewöhnt oder was?
the company.
Ja, wahrscheinlich, ne?
Sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Ja. Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen, fürs Interesse. Ein sehr interessantes Spiel. Muss man ganz ehrlich sagen, emotional grenzwertig, ne? Positiv wie negativ teilweise. Man weiß nicht, wo man in welche Richtung. Aber dadurch absolut nicht langweilig und immer wieder fordernd, ja? Okay, Dankeschön. Bleib schön gesund. Wir sehen uns in irgendeinem anderen Video wieder. Tschüss, ihr Lieben.